Save even more gas. All right, what are we looking at as far as my sleep is concerned? I need to sleep in 5.5 hours. Let's just go sleep again. There's a place right here. Why not? I got plenty of gas. But once I thought that Cappy might be interested, I started picking up on her hints. And then I, like, instead of asking her out, I was all like, hey, we're friends, right? And she's like, yeah. And I'm all like, I don't want to not be your friend. So don't take this the wrong way, but I get the feeling like you might be dropping hints that you're interested in me. And she was like, okay, yeah. I'm all like, so is that true? Yeah. Okay. Now we can work. I can work with this.
It was so awkward. You should have just asked me out because instead you approached it like you approach everything. Super weird.
Well, I'm a weird guy, so I approached it like I didn't want to I didn't want to just go, "Hey, you want to go out on a date sometime?" Because if my reading was completely wrong, I didn't want her to be all like, "Ew," and then be all like, "I never want to hang out with him ever again." Because I liked her as a friend, and I didn't want to lose her as a friend, obviously. Yeah, and then they immediately got married. I mean, you're not wrong. We got married surprisingly quick. Okay, so now let's go back to another external contract. Oxnard. That's 433. That's 318 to San Diego. Page. Sierra Vista. I haven't been to San Diego in a long time. Let's do that one. After we started officially dating, it was probably 6 months, roughly 6 months after we started dating. 6 months after we dating. 6 months after we started dating, we got engaged, and then like 6 months after that, we got married. So from the point of dating, it was just about a year, and we were married. So it was like, it was quick. But it felt right. Yeah. Matt to Cappy. So, do you like water? Well, we'd been friends for years, probably 2 or 3 years prior to us dating. So it was all the whole awkward, like, what kind of music do you listen to? That kind of shit was, that was long gone. We already knew a lot about each other. She knew I could fart really loud. Although, what's really funny is, while we were just friends, I had no problem just ripping massive farts in front of her. As soon as we started dating, all of that ceased. I didn't fart in front of her for probably 2 or 3 months. And then when I did, I was horribly embarrassed. And then she was all like, you farted, you shook the trailer with your farts before you even knew I liked you. And I'm like, I know, but that's different. And now when I need to fart, I just run up to her and fart on her.
Oh boy.
She's like, get over here. Ha ha. Take that. I generally treat guys the same after they confess to liking me, although I'll be more careful about saying things that could possibly lead him on. See, that's a pretty cool thing to do. Like, still be friends with the guy. Yeah, marking my territory. I know, right? Fart, you're mine now. She's like, ew, get away. So I shut up, you like it. She's like, yeah, I know, but you're not supposed to know that. She's into Brazilian fart porn.
Oh, yeah.
True love is farting on your wife? Hell yeah, Kane knows.
Yeah, he was married.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. As a guy, you don't know if asking out your female friend is going to lead to her hating you and not wanting to be around you anymore, or her just continuing to be your friend. And that's the struggle I know a lot of guys have with wanting to ask out their female friends. Is they're like, I like her and I'd like to try to date her, but I also, if she's not interested, I still want to hang out because she's cool regardless. And that's just, yeah, like Knightley said, that's just something you're gonna have to kind of hope for. Don't hit the car. I'm gonna hit the car. Oh my god! I almost hit the car. I'm going. Don't hit me, cement truck. Okay, cool. He stopped. Can I get in front of you, bro? I mean, no is a cool answer. Yeah, see, happened to you once. We were friends before. You asked her out and never saw her again. Yeah. And that's something you gotta, as a guy, I worried about. Because I was like, I don't want to lose you as a friend. That sucks. Although there are the situations where you're like, I couldn't keep this person as a friend. Yeah, see, I'm the same way, Nightly. Like, I would never ask somebody out unless I felt like there could be something there. I don't get the personally, I don't get the concept of asking someone out just to see what'll happen. We're friends. Let's try to go on a date. It's all like, yeah, but if there's literally no feelings there ahead of time, why are you even trying? Just seems like a waste of time. And I know there's a subsection of girls that are all like, yeah, but I'm hungry. I can get a free dinner out of this, or maybe go watch a cool movie I wanted to see. And it's like, yeah, but that just makes you a shallow bitch.
Yeah, those girls suck.
I love it when you say that.
I went
When
to
you're
go
all like, girls suck. I'm
I
all
went
like,
to go see a movie with you that I didn't want to see, not because it was a free movie, but because I got to spend time with you and I liked you.
gay.
And I never let you buy meals for me. Not even when we were dating, I always wanted to go Dutch.
Yeah, that's true. She always wanted to pay for her food when we were dating. And I knew she liked me at the time.
Yeah. That's the kind of person I am.
David says, I've definitely been used like that. Had a girl go out with me just because she wanted food. Yeah, see, that chick's just a bitch.
Just take her to a dumpster.
Take her to a dumpster. Been all like, buffet, my lady. You can have anything on the menu. I won't even order for you. Now, granted, I would say 9 times out of 10, when Cappy and I were dating, I still paid for everything because, it's the whole chivalrous gentleman thing to do. But every once in a while, she would pay before I could get to it. And I'd be all like, oh, you slut. You like everything to be mutual? Well, yeah. That's because you're a cool person. Not just a cool chick, you're just a cool person in general. Cool people are like that. They're like, there's no reason you have to pay for everything.
Well, I was like, hey, instead of going on dates where, like, you always want to go to the movies because you thought that's what I wanted to do, I was like,
Cappy was the cheapest girlfriend. Holy God. Never wanted me to buy her presents, never wanted to go on dates, never wanted me to buy her food. I was just like, psh, I'm down with that. And this is before Netflix. You know, we didn't have Netflix and chill. It was just like, hey, you want to come over and watch, I don't know, Animal Planet for like 6 hours? Okay. I like puppies. So we'd sit there and watch like Animal Planet. My favorite show, Animal Cops Houston. That guy was the bomb. You were the present, Matt. Yeah, see, that's the thing that guys in general don't think about, is that once you've gotten to the point in a relationship where the affection back and forth is mutual and you both know that y'all are in love with each other or whatever, the act of spending time with the other person for most girls is all that is required. You know, of course, you got the shallow chicks that are all like, this is our third date, where's my diamond? And you're all like, all right, bitch, you're out. Or, hey, when are we going to celebrate our 1 month anniversary? Oh, hold on now.
I hate that. Oh, it's our 3-month anniversary.
It's our 3-month anniversary.
That's not how anniversaries work.
Yeah. I have a picture saved on my computer. No, it's in my drawer. It's in my drawer right next to underneath my computer tower. It's a picture from our wedding that has the date on it. That's how I know when our anniversary is.
Me too.
9 times out of 10, Cappy's the one that forgets it. And usually my anniversary present to her is just like, hey, happy anniversary. Oh yeah, you too. And then we just do whatever. It's so awesome.
I like it. We watch like a movie on Netflix or something.
Yeah. Cappy don't give a damn. I like when I told somebody that I don't get my wife anything for her anniversary, and they were all like, oh my God, dude, your wife is going to be so pissed. I'm like, dude, we've been married for 12 years. And he's like, she's still going to be pissed. I'm like, she hasn't been pissed the last 12 or 10, because for the first couple of years I did it. Oh my God, it gets worse. There are chicks that actually do like the 3-day anniversary. That's bullshit. That's when you know immediately that you need to get out of that relationship. You're like, oh, this is a problem. 3-day anniversary? Are you kidding me?
I feel like that's a red flag. Like,
That is a red flag. Like,
can they not stay in a relationship long enough that they have to celebrate 3 days?
that's like the pictures that you see online of the guys that go out and get in their trucks to go to work or something, and they have the little shoe polish notes on their windshields that are all like, you know, 2-week anniversary, and the guy's like, I've got a problem. I used to be the chick who'd be like, oh my God, I've been with him for X months today. But I'd mostly keep that to myself.
Oh, that's fine.
See, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. If you're like counting the days to yourself because you're so enamored with the other person, that's fine. But don't be like, it's our 2-week anniversary. Where are you taking me? Coming over. Check yourself. But yeah, the chicks that are all like, I deserve another gift. It's the second date. Ugh. Yeah, and the last one. Actually, no, it's not the second date. I'm out. Peace, bitch. Then again, there are guys that like those girls, so... Yeah, those girls are just making excuses to get more stuff. Yeah. Gold diggers, yep. They just want gifts. They want you to prove your love with money. I proved my love with food. I brought you Sonic. Woo! I think it depends on how good they are in bed. Yeah, there are guys out there that are just as shallow as chicks. It's not just a girl problem. There are guys that are just as much assholes. A colleague of every tissue... Wait. Oh. Horrible people still find love? Yeah. In that case, you could just use the money for a prostitute? Yeah, but see, that's more dangerous because, well... I was going to say if you used your money for a prostitute, there's a chance you could get an STD. But if you had a chick that was like that, there's probably an equal chance you'll get an STD from her. That's probably really mean of me to say. Sorry. But I know a portion of you guys in the chat are going to go, yeah! So... But I realize that could have been a very insensitive thing for me to say, so I apologize. Sidian said you could just pay for a prostitute.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, but if you got a prostitute, you could get an STD. And then I was like, but you're probably just as equal to get an STD from those kinds of girls anyway.
Oh, I mean, you know, in this age of Tinder.
Oh, that is actually a true statement in this age of Tinder.
STDs are a lot more prevalent. People are just doing it all the time. These young kids and their sex.
Yeah. All they want to do is bang. All I want is bang, bang, bang. I don't want relationship. I just want bang, bang, bang. I don't want to meet your mom. I just want bang, bang, bang. Tinder scares the crap out of you? Yeah, dude. Tinder just sounds like a terrible idea. It's not a dating app. It's how to hook up. It's just, you know, a one-night stand app. It was originally advertised as a dating app, but I think they got away from that real quick. Road work ahead. In which lane? In the other lane. Good. I don't need to switch lanes. What? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. God, fuck, dude. Is this how you want to die? You never tried that and half the people are not what they say they are? Well, yeah, that's the point now. The point is to have the funniest Tinder profile, regardless of what it says. All the unsolicited dick pics on Tinder? Do dudes actually make profiles where their profile pic is just their dick? Or a picture of a dick? It's not to say that it's theirs. They probably went through page after page of Google Images looking at dicks until they found one that they liked. Makes them sound really gay, but they're just like, that dick looks good. Maybe it's just a head that looks like a dick. Maybe the guy just looks like a dick, yeah. Wow, that guy looks like a dick. Oh, you mean like after you swipe right or left or whatever direction you swipe for yes, interested, then they just immediately send a picture of their dick. It always makes me laugh when I see this one Tinder like exchange where the guy messages the girl, he's like, hey, do you like guys with big dicks? And she's like, I sure do. And he's like, sorry to have wasted your time. It just ends the conversation. I'm like, oh shit, that's funny. That made me laugh. I don't think they said 5 billion marriages, but yeah. I pretty sure it's over, the number is overblown. Oh yeah, exactly. In what Knightley said too, it's like maybe your app has led to X number of marriages, but what is the percentage of those that end in divorce too? Because they're just terrible ideas, or people that are desperate and want to get married. You know, the stereotypical, woman's biological clock is ticking, so she's just going to take any guy, get married, have a kid, and then realize, wow, this guy's an ass. I'm out of here. I bet you they're not going to advertise that. They probably don't even track that. Or maybe when somebody closes their eHarmony account and they ask them, why are you leaving eHarmony? And they just put, I got married, but not necessarily to somebody on eHarmony. Maybe they met somebody else that wasn't using eHarmony and got married. But they still mark that down and led to a marriage. I guess it led to a marriage. I had online dating for 5 years, would not recommend. What the hell is going on? Oh crap, 35 mile an hour. Okay. You met your girlfriend on Tinder? Well, it's not to say that it's, nobody on there is what they say. It's just the percentage is a lot higher. You have to wade through a lot more crap before you find something that's actually real. I don't know. I'm of the belief that a long-term relationship, a long distance relationship, unless the relationship existed for a significant length of time before becoming long distance, is probably not the best of ideas. Like starting a relationship already long distance, not a good idea.
But you don't speak from experience.
I definitely do not speak from experience. I just feel like that wouldn't be the best of ideas. Personally. There's too much temptation for one or the other side or both to seek out physical contact with someone else. Now, I mean, obviously, like, if Cappy and I had been dating for like 3 or 4 years, and I got a job in another city like 8 hours away, that's different. Yeah, I'm sure it does depend on the people, absolutely. Like, you can bypass the near way station. You know for a fact that people that do start with long distance relationships, I'm sorry, I keep misspeaking. There are people that have long distance relationships from the beginning and do just fine. Eventually get married and have kids and all that good stuff. But I feel like the percentage is probably a lot lower than, standard relationships, local. Long-term relationships are bad. Matt, 2017. That is not what I said. Well, actually, that's exactly what I said, but it's 100% not what I meant. Now, if it's a A long distance relationship is not. She lives on the other side of town and it's long distance because I don't have a car. That's different. I don't think I'd call that long distance. Yeah, it's more like nightly situation where your significant other lives on the other side of the country. Granted, if you live in Denmark, it's a lot different than if you live in the United States. But that's like, oh, my girlfriend is 150 miles away. Where in the United States, it's like, oh, my girlfriend is 2,700 miles away. It's a little different, but it's still long distance. Your ex is right here. Oh, somebody loves you, David. Hey, Mom. Welcome. We've missed you. Yeah, if your long distance relationship is 150 miles away versus 2,700 miles away, you could probably go visit the person that's 150 miles away more often than you could visit the 2,700 mile person. I'm not saying it's still not difficult, but it's probably a little less difficult. Oh, here it would be kilometers away. Good point. Whatever. You and your ex, who you dated for 5 years, only met in person 2 or 3 times. Oh, wow, I just ran into that brick wall. I took Jan to her winter solstice program. Only missed 2 turns and went into a ditch once. Are you okay, Mom? I mean, you're here as opposed to in the hospital, so I would assume you're okay. You're fine. You just gave your heart a workout. So I'm assuming by in a ditch you don't mean like you fell into a real like Texas ditch. It was just like going off of the shoulder into a little small ditch that you were easily able to drive out of.
Yeah, she says stitch, and I think of like.
I'm thinking of Texas ditch where it's like you go off into a ditch, you fell down into a ditch like 4 or 5 feet. You know, the car is now on its top. You're going to have to get a crane to get the car out, you know, that kind of thing. That's what I think of when I think ditch. Anything, you know, the smaller ditches that are only like a foot deep, I'm like, okay, that's a gutter. Ran off the road into a field. Okay. Yeah, with those roads up there, Mom,